Hi everyone, I'm back for yet another review. I'm going back to why this channel of mine actually started. It's primarily Transformers. That is my main interest. We've got channels that I used to watch and still watch, and videos that those people uploaded. That's what primarily got me into actually starting on. Started this actually registered my account 10-11 years ago. I didn't actually start recording anything and uploading anything until 2013, about a month or so, maybe a few weeks before the first Autobots, well, my first Autobots anyway, back in 2013. I've mentioned before in some of my videos and to friends on Facebook and what have you, I hadn't really been in a Transformers sort of mood for quite some time. Recently I've bought a few bits, Master Big Star Saber, thanks to the influence of Gutter Snowpro last Saturday at the unofficial Transformers meetup / London meet, at 3 or 4 of us after seeing she picked it up. A lot of us bought the Power of Prime's Autobots Slash figure, so I might do a review of that at some point. And not long ago, from In Demand Toys on the website, I got the Cassette Bot versus Cassettron Masterpiece set, which is Stripes, which is a recolor and retool of MP Ravage, Night Stalker, which is a brand new mould, and I'd imagine, given at some point soon, it will be recoloured into Steeljaw. It also comes with repaints of Masterpiece Ratbat and the Rumble / Frenzy mould as Enemy and Wingthing, so at some point I might review as well. But as I've gone from being, I'm still primarily in a sort of superhero mood at the moment. All the shows I've been watching, the DC live action shows. Lucky enough to see Marvel's Avengers Infinity War yesterday. I shan't go into too much, so I don't think I can do a review about spoiler. All I'm going to say is be prepared for the shocks. That's all I'm going to say. But getting back on topic, as per the title below, where we stick it nowadays, I'm going back to basics somewhat, easing myself back into reviewing figures instead of doing movie reviews. And as per the title, and this is one I've had since day one, Transformers Generation 1 Warpath, which, considering this toy is 34 years old, I'll try to get some more better detail. The detail on here, I'd say is, well, it's going to show up. What does it look like? Really good. I've taken some photos which I'll put at the end of this video. You want to see some clearer photos of Mr. Warpath here. Now, this has been taken directly from the TF Wiki. Warpath is the stereotypical tank commander, loud, boisterous, skilled, confident, devoted to his buddies, and probably a little deaf. Well, yeah, because then he's got a tank cannon built into his chest unit, and when he's going, boy, what sort of rounds he's firing off is no surprise. Special munitions including the cryogenic, can be quite handy, acid, thermal, and sonic. However, the most simple explosive shells are the ones that go off with the explosion, kaboom. Now, for those of you like me who are fans of the Generation 1 cartoon, Warpath here was voiced by Mr. Alan Oppenheimer. He also provided, quite famously, voices for more probably better known for doing the voice of Sea Spray, and what else did he have on here? Beachcomber, Breakdown, Dinsmore from a few episodes, yeah, sea spray and his infamous sort of gurgly, like you're blowing bubbles underwater type voice. That suited the character really well. For this one, it was always kapow, kaboom, zowie, any almost like comic book written sound effect he'd come out with. It's just what we get when he was firing his cannon in battle. Now, as for the alt mode itself, I've had to again check it here quickly for this. He transforms into a General Motors M551A1 Sheridan ARAAV tank. That's not a particular mode or model I'm completely familiar with, but so I'm going by what it says on there. I've never seen one of those tanks in real life. I've been to a lot of the military and army theme museums every year, so I might have done, but considering the age of this toy, just seeing what state, what condition it's in, there's a few stress marks. Where did I see them earlier? I think it's a stress mark, where are we? Just there, and there's one. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm still recording. There we are. Come on, there we go. One just there. And I don't think was this originally Diaclone toy. I honestly don't recall. They might not have been, don't they? Very not. I think this. I've got on the bottom here Takara 1984. It may have been, and yet, according to the TF Wiki, it was actually released in '85. So take it with that. It's 33 year old toy, which I'm really happy with. But let's see if it's reassembled to work. Now I don't know if any toys in the last like 10, 15 years have been doing this, but especially late '84 to early mid '85 onwards, a whole idea. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Even though it would probably sound in the box and say, "You're right, I've got a ball, evil Decepticon." To make sure you knew you were getting a genuine Transformers figure, not one of the millions upon millions of knockoffs that were making around at the time. Each character in each toy, each came on these stickers, so if you wanted to make sure you got the real deal and not a knockoff, stick a rub symbol, there we go. Now, being a G1 toy, yes, they get a bit of a bad rap, I suppose, for being overly simplified, I don't speak properly, or having really straightforward transformations. But at the time we released, especially for a mini-bot, one of the mini-bot range, that was the whole point. It had been sold to 4, 5, 6 year olds, sometimes a bit older, depending what year you were born. It didn't have to be overly complicated. The engineering styles and the knowledge and the experience that the designers had back at the different companies, say Diaclone, Microchange, all the ones with the Transformers sort of G1 sort of predecessors. That's what they could come up with at the time. As they made more figures, more characters were introduced, more money was being funded back into the design development stages, how the figures were going to be built, what materials we use. I mean, this one has got a little bit of metal, apart from the main screw, the bar just there for the main wheels. Yeah, it's got spinning wheels. This is, yeah, that's pretty much. I've got metal parts. Oh, my top here as well. Now, most of the mini bots I can recall were not in plastic, apart from little parts like that. The bigger ones, they had die cast them, the main body, the arm, the legs, wheel, or the inside of the wheels. But this one, it's fairly straightforward. It's literally, if you do it on screen, pull that back, pull that back up as well, push that backwards. Pop a little tab just there. I'll do that way anyway. And there we have him. Got that. Now, obviously, it's not 100% custom accurate. Hardly any of the toys were ever going to be that accurate, but this one is pretty damn close now. But, excuse me. Right, where are we? This one, head sculpt, I'm pretty pleased with. Now, the little mouth grill, I'll add some photos at the end of the video. There's just about enough detail in there. The little parts, just there. If it wasn't colour, and they'd done it in a brown or a green or even a camouflage paint scheme, it would have looked a lot better. But I'm not going to knock a toy's age purely because of a choice that's made by the designers of the time. No, the characters I don't think really had that realistic as paint scheme. I mean, yeah, Autobots and Red Truck sort of made sense. Anyone that was in an emergency services, Bratton was white, Brown was white. Red Alert, I still think a Lamborghini is a fighting car, let's not even go there. But he had all the corresponding insignia and badges to make him look like a fire chief's car. I'd love to know where he got their badge from. Anyway, well, we can't say that really. We've got characters like the Aerial Bots, apart from Silverbolt, all of them never had proper military styles and paint schemes. Slingshot a little bit, but not, especially not Firefly or Skydive. So anyway, what details do we get in here? We get, it will do that. It will a little bit, but not by much. Obviously, because it's getting stuck just on the corner of the main door. Would be the cockpit canopy, or a cockpit for the tank crew if it's been manned by a human crew. It's just about start to see some bolder detail for the hands, but only just. It's a bit gappy, but come on, we can't really slate it because of that. A little bit of detail on sticker detail. I need to look at some point because Toy Hacks / Repo Labels have done a lot of stickers for the older figures, G1, G2, Beast War figures. I think there's Beast War stickers that done. I think they've done some for classics, so I might at some point see if they've done any. A little bit loose. Come on, give me those. I'll have to see at some point if there's some Repo Labels I can get for them, even add a little bit of detail to them. But considering this is an original toy and the rub sign still works, I'm not going to have a go purely for that. But put it back into tape mode. The only thing you've got to watch, just notice this with mine. You notice that when it's slid back, that won't move at all. If you slide it forward, because the little it's not breaking. There you go. See, there you go. I haven't done it. Transformation view for a while. There we go. Gotcha. Damage. More stress marks to but yeah. What's that anyway? Now, for those of you who have not got a lot of G1 characters, G1 toys specifically in your collection, would I recommend picking this one up? You'll have plenty of opportunities. There's enough people online, eBay, look on some of the sales pages on Facebook. I feel like I actually belong to. A friend of mine, Sid Beckett, who has a table at TF Nation, which is in August. He's usually got a good selection of G1, Beast Wars. He covers a wide range of toys of different eras and toy range I've had over the last few years. Sometimes you might be lucky enough to want a car boot sale or jumbo sale or a charity shop, but your best bet is if you're at something like, say, TF Nation in a few months' time. A good percentage of the tables, especially around the edges, they do something like this stuff or more recent stuff. But they know there's people like me who still collect G1 figures, or you've lost them, they've been broken, you've sold them, traded them. However, they've left your collection, and you think, oh, I'd like to get another one, or I want to replace them, or just own a new one again, or one you never had a chance to own back in the day. That's usually your best place to go. It's usually your best chance of finding them. Especially, 9 times out of 10, usually in a great collection, or a great sort of condition to add to your collection. The other good place to try when you're at TF Nation, apart from some of the other dealers and people selling there, is the toy food stall, or toy food table. They've been attending various conventions for the last 5-10 years, if not longer, that I know of. They'll usually have a great range of Transformers, G1, G2, animated, Beast Wars, Movieverse, classics, Generation, all some of the more recent stuff. Some of the rare collector's club and Boxcon exclusives, GoBots, and everything you buy on there, all your money goes to their charity, to the Mary's Meals, for helping children who need a warm and food in their bellies. So this has been a somewhat random and rambling review / bit of promotion for TFN. Thank you very much for watching. If you've not already, please feel free to subscribe. Once you've done that, if you want to know when the next time I've uploaded a video, make sure you click on the notification bell. If you like this video, give it a good thumbs up, and I'll see you all soon.